All right, we got Lonely Street first. Now I figured this was like a not quite a live performance because it doesn't say that, it just says video. So I'm assuming this is just the normal song, but like a video placeholder, but not quite a music video. But yeah, 2022. I feel like we've been listening to a lot of stuff that was older, so we're kind of like in the middle. Okay. Where did I hear this? Did they do this in Killing Voice? Or was this in the guide? I think I may have heard this in the guide. Obviously, if it's from one of those, I've literally heard like 10 seconds or something. So
감아서 보는 밤 어차피 아무것도 안 보인다 뭘 기대한 걸까 눈을 떠도 똑같아 이탄하지 않은 여기 멀다 눈을 떠도 똑같아 이탄하지 않은 여기 외딴 길 가로등은 오래전에 고장났지 헐어버린 신발 밑창이 남긴 발자취는 얼만가 지워져 지쳤을 어질 것 같은 더는 못할 것 같은 내게 손만이 건 랩을 같지만 여기 내가 건너 맞지만 왜 이제와 날 위로하지만 I'm still on my way 길을 걸어가 I'm falling down I'm falling down the street is desolated
I was trying to pay attention to the lyrics. I like this one a lot. You already know anything like this is like these are the ones I probably like the most. Because I like the really deep, meaningful, stuff. More than I prefer the, over the top, like hype stuff, which is like obviously I love that too. And it's like it's just different types of music. But this is the type of stuff where if I'm just like listening by myself, sometimes I'm just enjoying music in my like free time. This is probably the type of music I would listen to, which is probably why y'all have noticed that every song, without even me noticing, I've said that all of my favorite songs seem to be written by Han, which makes sense. That's the type of music I like the most, mainly because of the lyrics.
눈을 떠도 똑같아
Wait,
잠깐 눈을 감아서 보는 밤 어차피 아무것도 안 보인다 뭘 기대한 걸까 눈을 떠도 똑같아 이탄하지 않은 여기 외딴 길 가로등은 오래전에 고장났지 헐어버린 신발 밑창이 남긴 발자취는 얼만가 지워져 지쳤을 어질 것 같은 더는 못할 것 같은 내게 손만이 건 랩을 같지만 여기 내가 건너 맞지만 왜 이제와 날 위로하지만 I'm still on my way 길을 걸어가 I'm falling down I'm falling down the street is desolated 난또 blackout 틈만 남은 spaced out the street is isolated still astray
their voices are beautiful in this one, by the way. This is one of those where I really want to like pay attention. I'm not like saying as much because I am that like this is one of those it takes my attention fully. I feel like since it's like a video, it doesn't feel like a music video where it's like everything is going crazy. I can like focus fully on what they're saying. Okay, slight little beat change, okay.
더는 못 갈 것 같은데 내게서 많은 건 뺏어갔지만 에이 여긴 내가 건너왔지만 왜 이제와 날 위로하지만 I'm still on my way 에이. 길을 걸어가다 falling down I'm falling down The street is desolated 난 좀 back out to my 남은 space down The street is isolated Still astray
See, I think this I'm almost glad that I listened to this one after I saw the survival show and learned more about like their past, like outside of just like listening to older music, because this is like this hits I feel like this hits different now versus if I didn't know anything about what they went through. Because this is like, yeah. I think I'm not gonna go all the way into it because I have by now the two kids room that I wanted to post that related to survival show time should be out by now, by the time this one is out. And I think I spoke in that one where it was just like, yeah, the amount of traumatization, all kinds of like, yeah, they basically gambled with how much they can push these kids at the time when they were kids. They basically gambled how much they can push them before they break. Like basically. Like they got very lucky that they matured very quick, which is, I say lucky, that's not a good thing. I feel like that's another thing I talked about. They seem like they matured way too early. And I feel like that's that's something that a lot of people end up doing. Is like that's one of the worst things you can do. You mature too quickly. If you don't get to be a kid, that can cause some problems. What was that? Oh. Yeah, I feel like with this one, I'm I was very surprised learning their past that they kept going, to be honest. They have been through a lot. A lot. Um and then when I learned the amount of pressure that were on them at such an early age, the fact that they didn't just like they said it is just straight up collapse and just give up is crazy. I feel like most people are probably giving up especially at the age that they were. Yeah, this is I mean, this is usually one of those type of songs where it's like, yeah, this is definitely up there for me. Um, Honey Street, I got that. Yeah, this is a crazy one to start with because I'm doing two other songs in here, and I'm assuming they are not going to be the same vibe. But yeah, I wanted to definitely take my time with this one, at least because that one said a lot of things that I wanted to talk about. But yeah, let's go to the next one. I think we have Charmer. I have notes. Charmer and Haven. Okay, see, both of those names sound like they actually would not be that crazy of a difference in vibe. I don't know. Neither one of those sound like it would be like something like Maniac here, where it's like a hype, crazy video. So let's see.
부족함이 없지 어서신 living in big sound city 다소곳한 모습 없이 따라하는 재빨래 때처럼 놀린 물이 가면 핑다 쓰러지가 ballin' 솟은 어깨 마치 에버레스트 걷길이 없이 매일 상승세 내가 뜨는
Bangtan would like the layering right there. Where does this start here?
부족함이 없지 어서신 living in big sound city 다소곳한 모습 없이 따라하는 재빨래 때처럼 놀린 물이 가면 핑다 쓰러지가 ballin' 재빨래 때처럼 놀린 물이
Hold on. Is it? Okay, no, I thought of something else. I thought, yeah, I just saw ping. I thought pin like bowling.
네가 넌 핑다 쓰러지가 ballin'. 솟은 어깨 마치 에버레스트. 걷길이 없이 매일 something face. 내가 뜨는 모든 고객들을 조심해. 매일 트렌드를 바꾸고 새로 고침해. You can't resist it. 몸부림쳐봐도 나의 주문에 춤춰.
What?
너 못 참아 I'm the charmer. I'm the charmer. Charmer, charmer, charmer. 비리바라 비리밤. 비리바라 비리밤. 비리바라 비리밤.
Okay, what does this mean? Does this mean something, or is he generally just saying, just like the sound?
What's up? Hey! 콩큰 바지 손에 움켜쥐고 걸어 로즈 핏을 박스 튀는 바람에 펄럭펄럭 구분양생 셀럽 거머리처럼 딱 붙지 길거리에
Wait, did he?
비둘기 What's up? Hey! 콩큰 바지 손에 움켜쥐고 걸어 로즈 핏을 박스 튀는 바람에 펄럭펄럭
I don't know why my mind went to the Hulk. I I think it's because I was thinking of Ultra whenever he because of the picture of him here with the green. I was thinking Ultra, and then he said holding on loose pants with my hands and this t-shirt lay loose. I thought he was about to go into like a theme where he was talking about turning back to Banner, you know, whereas obviously as the Hulk is everything stretches. Never mind. See, that's the big problem with when I listen to music. I almost always overthink the lyrics to the point where I end up making up like my own meanings behind what they say. And then I have to correct myself and be like, okay, that's not what they meant at all.
구분양생 셀럽 거머리처럼 딱 붙지 길거리에 비둘기도 구구대며 follow me 길고양이도 역시 나간 모습 미역해 머리에 핏대와 마른 젊은 피를 시험해 신바람 나잖아 지금 이 feel이 나를 알아봤다면 you're not silly
That sound is just satisfying. That sound in between. Wait, is that Bang? That's Bang Chan on the first one? Why does that sound so much like Han? I don't know. That sounds like Han.
I'm the charmer. Charmer, charmer, charmer. Bitty bada bitty bam. Bitty bada bitty bam. Bitty bada bitty bam. Charmer, 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 charmer. 피지 않으려 해도 눈에 띄어 right. I know I'm loud.
It's little things he does with his voice, like there.
눈에 띄어 right. I know I'm loud. Hashtag we're going up. Yeah, we're flying around. 지나친 관심. Oh, 소리를 괴롭히고 해도 we can be helped. Yeah, yeah. 너무 참아, I'm the 참아. 너무 참아, I'm the 참아. Yeah. 너무 참아, I'm the 참아. 참아, 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 참아. Yes. 별거 안 해도 빛이 나는 몸. 돌아버리고 별이 보이죠. 별거 안 해도 빛이 나는 몸. 참아, 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 참아. 너무 참아, 참아. Yes.
I was wrong about it not having a different vibe from the last one. It definitely did. But yeah, again, love the lyrics in this one. That's why I kind of like doing these like lyric videos, or when it's just like a short more simple video, is because I get to like truly focus on the sound and the lyrics first time around. Because usually I enjoy the music videos a lot, but I do end up having to like go back on my own time and kind of just like breaking it down for myself. So I do like doing this. But yeah, we still have one more. We still have one more, Haven. So let's go ahead and check that one out. I don't know if this is the song. Second anniversary Haven special video.
자 여러분들 네. 제가 한번 촬영을 해보도록 하겠습니다. 예. 지금 바로 가시죠. 그래 가보자.
Wait, what?
예. 지금 바로 가시죠. 그래 가보자.
Okay, there's no point having these captures on. Okay, since this doesn't I'll watch this as well, but we're gonna watch the lyric video first. See, hearing just that part, it almost feels like if I rearrange these three songs that I've done today, if I did Lonely Street and then this and then Charmer, it almost feels like it goes in like in a story. Because in the first one, Lonely Street, they're talking about like, they're about ready to give up, like they've been through a lot, it's lonely. And then with this, they're talking about breaking out of the mold, getting through it together, step out, do what you want. And then in Charmer, they almost like have like a different type of confidence where they've like found themselves. So I should have done it in a different order. But that's crazy that they just feel like they kind of just like told like a full story with these three. Hold on, that the voice you did here just brought me right back to a quill pen. All three of these songs today have had great messages either way. Like, oh my god. Okay, huh? Oh, it's changing. Who is that in the back? Oh yeah. Yeah, we're listening to this again through that for sure.
자 여러분들 제가 한번 촬영을 해보도록 하겠습니다. 지금 바로 가시죠. 그래 가보자.
I didn't even realize she was doing that in the background the first time. You know who Han looks like? Or Han, Bang-chan. You know what Bang-chan looks like here? He looks like my boy Crollo from Hunter x Hunter. I don't know how many people may have watched this, but this is his. He immediately popped up in my head when I saw Bang-chan in this. I don't. What is he doing on there? Was he even typing anything? I like that. This is a fun little video to do as like an anniversary thing. That's cool. And I do like how this song, like, obviously I compared it to the other two that I listened to today, as if it's something that it could be taken as them talking about themselves, talking to themselves, their younger versions, but also obviously talking to Stay. I like that it can be both. If you like, it fits both. You even if they intend it to be towards Stay. That was cool. I'm glad I watched that one because I didn't plan on doing it, so I was like, okay, wait, is this? This is 20 minutes. Hold, what is this? Oh, this is a full part. Okay, so this isn't even like the song. Okay, we might have to watch that too, though. Skizflix. That might be another video in the future. But yeah, definitely adding that one. Go ahead and get that. All right. That's 3 more songs added to the playlist. Yeah. And that is all of the songs that is on the set list for Lollapalooza done now. So you know what time it is. I can finally watch their performance. And I've seen the comments. I know there's certain things I need to watch out for, and the biggest one that I've seen recommended all the time is You're Going to Love Festival Felix, which I already saw. We watched one of the performances, and yeah, I think during that one, half of that performance, I was talking about, my God, Felix is like feeling this performance. Like, he was going crazy. Like, everyone else was there, but it's like they seemed like they were like normal performance mode, and then Felix is just there, and he's like, he looks like he just drank about 5 different energy drinks before he did this. So it's like, yeah, I'm definitely ready to see it. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed all 3 of those, and I think all 3 of them had amazing messages. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.
Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow.